You sit up abruptly in your bed. The sudden jolt from such a deep sleep confuses you, and your eyes dart around the room for any signs of anything out of place. After close inspection, you find everything to be as it should be. You let out a sigh of relief and reposition yourself, leaning upright against the backboard of your bed. Your mind is still racing from the burst of consciousness, and you rub your eyes and yawn. You glance at the clock, the red numbers on the screen lightly glowing in the dark. It reads 2 a.m. You sigh again and look to the other side of the bed. You're happy to see that your wife wasn't awakened during your episode, and she lies under the covers, facing away from you. You look back to the door and notice something different, as you feel slight concern. It's sitting fully ajar, despite you closing it before you went to sleep. Your wife must have gone to get a drink earlier and forgot to close it, that's it. Still, you can't help but feel as if something is wrong. You get out of bed, being careful not to awaken your wife as you remove the covers from over your body and crawl out of bed. As you walk slowly to the door, you peer into the living room from the shroud of darkness that drowns your bedroom. You once again see nothing out of the ordinary, yet you still feel like something is wrong, and you feel slight concern. You hear a rustling behind you and whirl around to see your wife, still lying in bed, only with her leg in a different position. You laugh at yourself quietly, mocking your own foolish behavior. You walk into the living room, intent on checking the house before you return to bed. You know there's nothing wrong, you just need to relieve your imagination. Show yourself that there is nothing there besides you and your wife. You check the living room, then the kitchen, and then the den. You've checked the whole house now, and you can return to your bedroom. No, something is different. Your concern growing inside of you as you search for whatever it was that set your senses off. There it is. The light leading down the stairs to the garage is turned on. The small rays of light flow under the door and leave a light line glowing on the other side of the hall. The door is locked, but you know you must check it or you'll never be able to fall back asleep. You unlock the handle and open the door. You walk down the stairs, turn the corner on the staircase, and see that the garage light is also on. You walk into the garage, looking for anything out of place, and feel yourself dozing off as you look around. Nothing wrong here. The house is fine, and you need sleep. You turn around and walk back upstairs. You turn off the light, close the door behind you, lock it, and turn the corner. You take a step towards your bedroom, and once again your senses catch something. Concern. You rapidly begin thinking, trying to find the problem. The living room is fine, and your wife is still in the bed. Your kitchen is fine, and your wife is still in the bed. Your den is fine, and your wife is still in the bed. Your blood runs ice cold as your mind finally becomes clear. Your wife left yesterday on a business trip. Your garage is empty. Your wife's car is absent. And something is in your bed. You want to move, you want to run and leave, and never come back, but you can't. You are frozen by fear as your mind races trying to think of a logical explanation for the situation. Maybe her flight got canceled and she got home late and didn't want to wake you up. Amidst all of your fear, all of your worry, and all of your concern, you cannot push back the rising curiosity. What could it be? What is in your bed, and how did it get there? You're still standing at the staircase, and you lightly lift your foot as you take a step into the living room, trying to get a line of sight to your bedroom. Step by step, your heartbeat increases, you become more worried, your curiosity grows, and with it, your concern. You finally get far enough in the living room to see your bed, and you wait for your eyes to adjust to the darkness enough to see the figure in your bed. You wait, and you wait. Shivers flow across your body as you stare at the bed. Empty. The bed is empty. Your eyes widen, your heartbeat increases, and your mind picks up the overwhelming feeling of concern. You try to calm yourself and think straight, but you're struggling. Your first instinct is to run out the back door, leave the house, and run. No. The alarm is set, and whatever it is in your bed will hear it and might try chasing you. You need to be sneaky. Your second thought is the gun in the closet. No, in order to do that, you would have to go through your bedroom, right past the bed. You don't know where it is, it could still be in there. Your thoughts are broken by a crash upstairs. It's up there, and you look to see the guest room door open. This is your chance, and you begin sneaking into your bedroom. It knows you're awake, and it's looking for you. After what seems like a century, you make it into your bedroom, and just in time, as you see the figure stumble out of the guest room. The sight you see is quick, but the few seconds you see it rounding the corner to the upstairs bathroom brings vomit to your mouth. It stumbles clumsily, uncoordinated, and almost appeared to be struggling to stay balanced. Its arms seem to have pieces of flesh hanging off of them, and its hair is drenched in a dark liquid. Its skin is a dark brown in color and it looks burnt and wrinkled. It stumbles into the bathroom and you turn the corner towards your closet. You open the door and find the gun. Luckily it's loaded, and you cock it and turn around to leave your closet. As you're about to step out into the hallway, you hear the footsteps, sounding like wet meat slapping tile. It's in the hall, and you quickly back up and squeeze behind the rack of shirts that are hanging up near the wall. As you're squeezing in, a shirt falls off the rack. You watch it as the hanger falls and lands on a shoe rack, making a ringing clang. The footsteps stop, and to your horror, you see a burnt, rotten foot land on the carpet of your closet floor. For the first time, through the adrenaline, you can smell the strong scent of burnt flesh, and you hold back the vomit in your throat as tears roll down your cheeks. It slowly walks into your closet, and it looks around, wheezing a hoarse hiss that chills your bones. You hold the gun up in front of your face, and you decide that if it looks at you, you're gonna shoot. It scans the room, looking nearly into your eyes as it goes across. It's obviously displeased as it screams a high-pitched yell and turns around slowly, awkwardly making its way out of the room. You silently release a sigh of relief. That was too close, but you still can't move. You wait, listening for its movements, and try to guess where it is. After a few moments, you hear a noise directly where you are, and you nearly jump out of your hiding place and run. No, the noise didn't come from where you are. It came from underneath you. It's downstairs. You suddenly remember parking your truck outside in the driveway. If you could make it there, you're safe. This is your chance, and you know it. You creep out of the closet, down the hall, into your dresser. You grab your car keys and turn towards the bedroom door. You develop a plan in your head. You take the phone out of your pocket, open the alarm app, and look at the time. It's 2:25 a.m., and you watch the phone as the time hits 2:26. You immediately set an alarm for 2:27 and drop the phone next to your bed. The distraction is in place, and you creep out of the bedroom and into the den. You walk up to the corner and stop. When it hears the alarm, it will undoubtedly go for it. The only flaws in the plan is it could either turn left and go past the stairs, or turn right and run directly into you. You've never believed in God or supernatural spirits. You've always found it to be too far-fetched for you to trust in, but as you wait for the alarm to go off, you cup your hands around the handle of the pistol and pray to God to let you get out of this house. Sweat running down your face, you prepare for the alarm to set off. After a few seconds of silence, the loud ringing of a cell phone shatters the quiet, and downstairs something crashes loudly as you hear aggressive thumping on the staircase leading downwards. You repeat in your head, "Please God, let this work. Please God, let this work," until the door flies open and falls off the hinges. The figure freezes, listening, and then bolts to the left, awkwardly galloping past the staircase. This is it. You stand up and quietly walk into the kitchen, down the hall and out the garage door. You sprint towards your truck, flinging open the door and turning the ignition. To your relief, it starts up and you put it in reverse and speed out of the driveway. And as you put it in drive and floor the pedal, you see the figure dart out of the garage door. Over the sound of your engine and tires gripping to the wet road, you can still hear a bone-chilling screech of rage erupt from your house. You see the figure run after you down the road, but you're no longer concerned, knowing that it couldn't possibly catch you now. With nothing but a full tank of gas and an open road ahead of you, you release one last sigh of relief and silently thank God for your life. You don't care how far you've gone, all you know is that you're running dangerously low on gas. You get off the interstate in a town 3 hours from your house to look for a hotel. You are undoubtedly safe, and you are eager to stop and get into a bed. You find a hotel, check in, and find your room. You run in and go directly to the phone, dialing your wife's number and hoping for an answer. It rings for a while and goes to voicemail. You have reached Amy Thomas at... You hang up. You look at the clock and see that it's 5:45 a.m. She's without a doubt asleep, and you lay down in your bed, looking forward to a few hours of sleep yourself. The next day you wake at 11:30 and order a pizza to your hotel room. Waiting for your lunch, you turn on the TV to try to pass some time. It goes to a local news network, and you read the caption as you lean back against the frame of your bed. Fatal car crash kills 3. You turn the volume up and listen to the story. Police are still investigating the fatal car crash that occurred 2 days ago. 2 cars collided, setting one of them on fire. 2 people in one car were killed, yet surprisingly the body of the driver in the car that caught fire was never found. Police searched the tag and reported the car to having belonged to a 27-year-old Amy Thomas from Springville. Anyone with further information, please call... You turn off the TV. 2 cars collided, setting one of them on fire. The body of the driver in the car that caught fire was never found. You become lightheaded as images of the burnt corpse limping through your house flash in your mind. You never believed in God. But whatever happened to your wife that made her come back was sure as hell not normal. Not natural. All you know is one thing. For the rest of your life, no one will ever get you to go back to Springville.